Welcome back to you, blueberry pies. Aren't you looking yummy and scrumptious today? Check out this fact. You have to know this. The XRP community Euphoria is only 14x higher. It's about $9. All right. Now for PulseX, and Hex, their Euphoria is 100x. That's the sell target for everybody. You see, there's a big difference. 14, 100. Where do you want to be? I want to ask you this. You go with the highest growth potential. Go for the bigger upside community coins. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. When it comes to Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin, when it was at 35K, think about this, friends. The crowd, remember, I know I'm telling you, we never get consensus because the crowd never fully wins. But let's say they do win. Let's say we do get their target and we stop there and everybody gets to magically sell. Well, the crowd consensus for Bitcoin is 120K. And let's say the price is around 35 where everyone's buying. Congratulations. You get a 3.4x. So literally, Euphoria for Bitcoin holders is a abysmal 3.4x. You need a nice little pump for that. I don't want to know what's going through your mind if you think this is going to work out good. We're going to pump it, friends. We're still going to pump it. You know, you can learn this the hard way. I mean, no one's forcing you to see it like a peanut brain. That's literally the peanut brain approach. See, if the crowd, where there's 219 million people holding Bitcoin, if they think 120K is their dream sell on average, well, that means 100K is not cheap. You see? Why buy 100 if it's only going to 120? Now, there will be buyers if we get there. Of course, there's always buyers everywhere and sellers, but you got to think about the emotional money. The emotional money is what drives it up or down. Is there going to be emotional money at 100K? Well, they're going to have to believe with consensus in 300K. That's what they have to believe in. Now, not one person or two people. You need everyone. You need consensus, the average expectation. That's why it's so simple when you look at it like this, friends. There are XRP influencers, and I'm quoting them. They've said, if XRP hits $9, they will host the beach party and pay for everyone's drinks. They'll pay for the whole event. That is ultimate bliss Euphoria. So you're thinking, wow, that's a great return. 14x. Hello? You've been offside for 5 years. What do you mean 14x? That's the game, man. If you feel like you're entitled to something, well, you're first in line to get a headshot from the market. It doesn't care. Look at these two peppies enjoying each other's company, just saying hello to each other with a paper cup. All right, market doesn't owe you or me anything. All right, you can learn this the easy way or the hard way. I'm just a messenger. That's why you like, subscribe, belly button, all, and I'm here to appreciate you with good value content. You see, on the surface, it's easy, isn't it? But how come everybody in the bubbles can't see? Well, it's because of emotional attachment. We know that. That's why when you have a cult mindset, people don't want to leave. Bitcoin costs $8 to send a transaction. On what planet is this acceptable? You're meant to be peer-to-peer digital cash. You're meant to be liberating all the poor people in third world countries. You're meant to be the best. Wow, let's use everything, the best. You're not the best. You cost $8 for a sending. I can't even send someone $5 on Bitcoin. Of course, friends, it's all tongue-in-cheek. It's all about demand and supply. Everybody's here because of number go up. They don't actually care about the payments. Go and ask everybody around the world, what do you prefer more? Getting rich or sending $5 to your friends? Now, of course, in third world countries, they want the third world country solution. They want, I want to be able to send money across. All right, yeah, but that takes a back burner when they're being promised riches. Oh, Bitcoin's going to go to millions of dollars. That's what they're literally saying. They're like, yeah, the Federal Reserve is just going to print money and they're just going to buy the Bitcoin in the world. It's going to be like $2 million. I hope that happens. I just don't think it's going to happen. You know why? There are too many naked people. when we hit $80,000. If you were thinking about 4 million as average consensus, all right, we got a case for 400,000. But the average person's thinking of 120. Costs you $8 just to send $10. You see, it's obvious to everybody in the system of crypto who aren't directly in the bubble. But everybody else out there, they don't know. And let me tell you something, with liquidity and the amount of money you're acquiring to push it up to those prices, having retailers push it up just isn't enough. You need more and more. You need people to forget the pains of the past, friends. This is you learn this in markets over time. If you can remember the pain, then that's a proxy for everybody else remembering the pain. You understand? You know, everybody thinks there's some sort of TikTok, unique snowflake. They're so unique, so individually smart and different. No, we're all the same, all right? We all bleed green. We all want green candles. That's it. Don't forget, there is still an edge out there, all right? Now, they're going to realize they're wrong when prices go up. That's why here I tell you, PulseChain's cheaper and better. That's it. I don't really care. You might say, oh no, I prefer the decentralization part of Bitcoin. I'll tell you, congratulations. Go sit over there. Enjoy your $100 Bitcoin. I'll tell you something. The next 100 million people coming in don't get to enjoy your $100 Bitcoin. They have to look at a coin not moving as much as they want. That's the reality of the situation. Do you think they're going to sit there watching Bitcoin? Friends, we know retailers. Man, you've got like 180 days. That's your long-term view. The most user hold is 6 months. Do you honestly think people coming in at $60,000 Bitcoin are going to watch it go to 80 after like 4 months and go, oh, golly gee, this is great? Yeah, this is great. No, they were expecting $600,000. They were expecting $1 million. And when they realize it's not happening, they start dumping for losses and they repeat the cycle. But there's still hope. Of course, there's still hope. Because, baby dolls, where we're going in 2024, you're not even going to need a driver's license. It's time to start applying for your astronaut job, all right? Because we're going to the moon. It just depends what you think is a moon. Remember, I just told you. That's why I started this video off. I'm telling you now, XR Poop, their Euphoria is 14x. Do you get it? XR Poop, Cripple, Euphoria is 14x. And man, it does look like a nice Euphoria on this chart, doesn't it? A non-log chart, a linear chart. Whoa, that's their Euphoria. You understand? Are we going to get there? No. We might only hit third. I hope we hit half. Same for every coin. I hope so. Bitcoiner's Euphoria is the 3.4x. So 14x for XRP, 3.4x for Bitcoin. Ethereum, what's everybody's target in Ethereum? Of course, it's 10K-ish. You see what I mean? Wow, you got like a 6x. Wow. You can see that. That's why it's important. I mean, in PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, the Euphoria is a 100x away. I like that. Who doesn't like that? That's what you want to see. You know, it all comes down to outperformance of Bitcoin and Ethereum. You see, people are coming in with this mentality of, well, I need my 100x. Really? You need your 100x? Well, look, I'm telling you right now, everyone else needs 100x too. You just got to be careful who you're investing with at each point in time. This is the Pulse versus ETH chart. This is the actual chart I actually only like looking at. I want it to go up. I want PulseChain to outperform Ethereum. If it just gets back to, but we're so far low, it's not funny. If it just gets back to the May 2023 launch zone, you need a 5.6x versus Ethereum. Okay. Remember, you've got to outperform Ethereum. That's just getting back to PulseChain launch. So it is tough, bad to say, but literally every single person who just dumped got rewarded by 5x their bag size. Okay. So that's hurtful to know, but where would the target be? Well, if it emulates Hex from this dotted line, which is around the probably one of the sacrifice, one of the medium points, it would be about a 20x if it emulated Hex. So that's versus Ethereum. Okay, so, but of course, I mean, the market's smarter now, friends. the market knows, oh, we round tripped against Ethereum. That's what Hex versus ETH did. All right. So it's not up to what me and you think, is what everybody knows. So Hex ETH, everyone knows. Look at it. That was a round trip. You see, up and down. No amount of inflation, all this stuff really helps you. So that's what's going through everyone's mind. So you can say, no, well, what about the expectations? What about everybody else? Doesn't matter. Everyone knows this chart. Everybody knows what happened. So you have to get an enormous amount of people in. So that's what everybody's speculating on. So you might say, why don't you just give up? No, because that's what are you playing for? You're playing for the next round of people to come in. You're playing for, all right, there's 200,000 people in the network today. I'm speculating that there's going to be 2 million in the future. From 0.2 million to 2 million. That's what everybody's playing for. That is a 10x on the user base holding. Then you might get a 100x price. I hope. We hope. So that's why a lot of people, of course, man, they think, oh man, it's going crap. Let me get out. The game's not over yet. What are you talking about? Get out. Yeah, you're down 1-0 in a soccer match and it's 35 minutes in the first half. You quit when the clock runs out. When's the clock running out? Well, luckily for us, there is no real clock running out, but there is a theoretical clock running out, and that is Bitcoin hitting $80,000. That's the real clock, right? So that's why the true believers are going to be in the system after that, because they're holding for, I want to see what happens when Bitcoin's, higher and higher, or in 2028 or in 2030. So you've learned something today. You've learned that you're my friend, and of course, you got to ride with the higher growth numbers. You don't know the higher growth numbers, but you can kind of gauge that everybody within an ecosystem, they've done their research. So where they think high prices are, it's important information. Bitcoin's only 3.4x away from a high price. XRP 14x. PulseX and Hex 100x. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Don't forget who loves you. Tell mum and dad you love and appreciate them too. Catch you soon.